Hello, the following presentation explains the story of how China introduced iodized salt to prevent the multiple disabling disorders associated with iodine deficiency. China is located in East Asia and is the world's most populous country. It has a population of over 1.3 billion people. Iodine is scarce in many inland and mountainous regions, especially if subject to heavy rainfall, where iodine-rich compounds have been leached out of the soil. Iodine is an element needed to produce thyroid hormone. The body does not make iodine, so it is an essential part of a diet. It aids in proper functioning of the thyroid and for cell replication. A shortage of this micronutrient disrupts the action of the thyroid, the source of the hormones that regulate the body metabolism, growth, and development. It can be found in various foods including yogurt, cheese, and milk. You only need 1 teaspoon of iodine over the span of your lifetime to prevent iodine deficiency. That's only about 100 to 150 micrograms a day. If you do not have enough iodine in your body, you cannot make enough thyroid hormone. This results in overcompensating thyroid glands, which become enlarged and create the visibly swollen necks known as goiter. Iodine deficiency may also cause mental defects, stunted growth, spastic weakness, and cretinism, a condition of mental retardation, deaf mutism, and short stature. Iodine deficiency is the leading cause of preventable intellectual impairment in the world, causing about 50 million people to suffer brain damage. During a woman's pregnancy, a severe shortage of iodine can result in stillbirths and miscarriages, or babies being born with spastic weakness, physical deformities, and irreversible mental retardation. Iodine deficiency affects 740 million people in the world, which is about 13%. China, however, bears the heaviest burden of iron deficiency at 40%. In 1995, 20.4% of children between 8 and 10 years old displayed some signs of goiter. In order to promote proper iodine levels in a normal diet, salt is now fortified with iodine. This is extremely cost-effective and can be used by everyone. From 1995 to 2000, the World Bank, WHO, and UNICEF funded the Iodine Deficiency Disorders Control Project. The purpose of the project was to develop the infrastructure that was necessary to produce, package, and distribute iodized salt. Specific measures include increasing the public awareness, promoting compliance, and quality control. An important first step was informing the public about the seriousness of iodine deficiency and the need to buy only iodized salt. In some communities, goiter was so commonplace that even health workers did not realize the gravity of the problem. The nationwide public health campaign included posters, newspaper editorials, and documentaries in order to increase demand for iodized salt. In order to help promote compliance, regulations were placed on licensing and technological assistance was given to enable licensed salt producers. The old factories were upgraded and new location centers and packaging centers were established. The sale of non-iodized salt was also banned. Political commitment involved pricing the iodized salt, local police helping expose illegal salt operations, and salt inspectors sampling the salt in the retail stores, hotels, restaurants, and households. Also, in sea salt producing provinces, the China National Salt Industry Corporation encouraged selling raw salt to refinement centers. This program had a huge public health impact. By 2002, iodized salt was reaching 95% of the nation compared to 80% in 1995. The quality of the iodized salt also improved. High-quality salt samples measured from 30% in 1995 to 81% in 1999. Goiter rates for schoolchildren decreased significantly from 20.4% in 1995 to 8.8% in 1999. As for the economic impact, in 1993, the World Bank estimated that it would cost less than 0.3% of China's GNP to treat micronutrient deficiencies like iodine deficiency. This compared to 5% of the GNP that is lost to deaths, disabilities, decreased productivity, and lower educational potential. The Iodine Deficiency Disorders Control Project was estimated to cost $152 million, including location costs and laboratory monitoring and equipment. The World Bank contributed $20 million. The price of iodized salt was also increased to help finance this project. China's program to eliminate iodine deficiency diseases continues. A high level of commitment is needed to maintain enforcement of the iodization of salt. School children are regularly monitored for urinary iodine, and only about 16% of the population continues to have low urinary iodine levels. The government has pledged to retain control of the salt industry over the next decade. They are now focusing on places in which iodine consumption is still low in poor and mountainous regions. Iodized salt is now being delivered to remote villages. However, some inhabitants have easy access to salt hills and are reluctant to pay for the salt. Research is currently being done on why some locals are not consuming iodized salt. If price is the deterrent, subsidies may be the solution. Public awareness may be sufficient for compliance, or there may need to be other ways to provide iodine. China is quickly approaching a day when iodine deficiency will be no more.